12-hour shift, bro. You only got yourself something to eat. Where's my food at, dog? I just got for 12-hour shift, bro, and I come home and you don't got me nothing to eat.
Eat your food, like, seriously? What the fuck, man?
What in the actual...
Yes, I asked for separate bills.
Why?
Because I didn't invite your friend.
So what would I find from though?
You got your friend.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today, we're looking at attention-seeking women getting humbled by men, starting with a man who has 2 wives, each earning a 6-figure salary, while he's a stay-at-home husband with full control.
I am a stay-at-home dad. In our household, women are the breadwinners. That's the way we run things here. That's the way we like it to be structured.
Nick is a trophy husband, if you will.
We prefer it that way, honestly. Like, I pride myself on being a breadwinner, and Jenny's right there with me.
Let me just say this right quick. If you look at a chessboard, the king doesn't really move much because he just moves a square at a time. Meanwhile, the queen, she's all over the board, okay? The queen's got all the power. The king just kind of holds court. Now, please, continue.
No, all I wanted to say is
I am a manager at an organization company. Jen is management in an IT company.
Jen and I make more than enough money by ourselves.
You can tell by his smile that he's living the high life. Next, this man has 2 girlfriends and takes them both to the shop to get him rings.
All right, put it on my finger.
Oh, no. Sorry, but you can't disrespect him like that. You know?
Why, you can't disrespect him?
Me? Oh, yeah, of course. I can't.
Why? We both his girlfriends.
Let him... What?
Yes, he doesn't care. We both, he has both of us.
Man. Are you serious?
Yeah, both of them.
Man, you the man, my brother. I respect you for that.
Because there are opposite ways, you know that. One laundry strip. So they're perforated in the middle. That's
Okay. Put in clothes. That's a good idea.
the laundry strip that you're watching me to do with.
Biggest thing you do to me?
Probably back away.
Back away, why?
Cause you ain't my type.
You can't handle me.
I don't, you know what? That's what it is.
You couldn't handle my type.
I probably couldn't,
It's not that men can't handle this situation, it's just that they don't want to. This next woman called in for marriage advice, but it turns out she posts thirst trap pictures all day on social media.
You a heavy set. How much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh?
Yeah.
I currently weigh 149 pounds.
About how tall are you?
I am 5'2".
How long you been married?
I'm sorry, how long I've been married? 14 years.
What's your husband do for a living?
My husband is a bodybuilder.
And he lets you post thirst trap pictures on the internet?
I don't post thirst trap pictures.
Ma'am, I'm looking at them right now.
Huh?
I'm looking at them right now.
What is a thirst trap picture?
I shouldn't have to pull up your content.
My husband follows me, so if there's anything on my page that my husband didn't approve of, I will remove it.
Is this you right here? Is this you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is not thirst trap?
No. If my husband had a problem with it, I would take it down in the New York second, with no second thought.
That's definitely a picture that should not be on Instagram when you're married. Now we have a woman with a serious case of main character syndrome who gets quickly humbled for it.
Main character syndrome?
Of course I do.
So you like to be the center of attention in every room?
To be fair, I don't love attention on me, but I know that I give off that aura effortlessly. When I walk in a room, naturally people do all look because I do naturally strut around without meaning to.
Okay, shout out to you, Beyonce.
Viewing my Tinder matches as a newly single 30-year-old, just trying to find love. The bio says, looking for friends, don't hit me up on some weird I have a boyfriend. So I obviously said looking for friends on Tinder is quite literally insane, not gonna lie. Then I reported her, just like principal.
Man, if he'd rather kiss you for $1 or someone else for $1,000, if he doesn't say he'll kiss you for free, I think we should start a fight.
Yeah, welcome to a man's world, lady. Deal with it. Next, a woman on a date decides to ask the man how much her budget is.
When my date come back to the table, I'm gonna ask him what's my budget. And look, he got one try before I walk out this restaurant. Real live. Jordan, what's my budget today?
Budget?
Yeah, what's my budget?
I mean, we just met now. You feel me? Like today.
Just meeting a man and asking what his budget is a huge red flag, much like these next women, who have active boyfriends, but still go out looking for attention.
What brings you out here? What brings you out here if you already have guys?
We want to get drunk. A girls' night.
Define your girls' night. How come girls' night can't be at the house, drinking over there?
We want to get drunk. Why would we get drunk at the house?
Because I just want to get drunk.
Yeah.
Why you want to do it in public with other guys, knowing that they're gonna hit on y'all?
I usually FaceTime my boyfriend 24/7 when I'm out.
But not right now.
Just because we have a boyfriend doesn't mean we can't be in public if there's other males around.
But why not at the house though? Why there's no guys?
Why not at the house? Because why does it matter?
Why they got look this good?
My boyfriend go out, so I can go out.
But where does he go out though?
It's music. It's good vibes. It's good energy. We're in the city. We're at a bar. We're getting drunk. Like it's Cinco de Mayo.
Or is it because there's a lot of guys here and y'all crave the attention?
Definitely not, because there's a lot of guys here.
Next, a man made a video about a disrespectful woman in class, and she tried to clap back, but he quickly shut her down.
News, do you guys want to hear the most hilarious thing ever? And this comment pretty much sums it up. I made a video about a couple weeks ago about this girl right here, where she had her phone out during class, she was primping, she had her long nails going, and she was pretty much laughing in the teacher's face. Well, the funniest thing just happened. I guess she wasn't too happy about my video, because she just sent me this message on Instagram. She said, hey, I noticed you used my video in one of your videos. If you could take it down, thank you. I never gave you the right to use it, nor did I receive credit. Therefore, I have the right for you to take it down. If no response or action is taken within 48 hours, I will take further action. Hope we can easily resolve this. Thank you. I don't think she knows how the law works. And this is sort of proving my point that I made about her last video. That she was making fun of her teacher, that they graduated even though they were bad in class and were on their phone and doing whatever they wanted to do because their teacher was forced to make them pass. Well, let me give you a newsflash, Dana. There's this thing called law of fair use, and it permits a party to use a copyrighted work, which, sorry, your video isn't copyrighted, but let's say that it is, without the copyright owner's permission for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, and teaching. Well, guess what? In that video, I criticized you, and I was reporting on this video, and now I'm teaching you a lesson. So you can threaten me all you want, but I'm not taking the video down. Nice try, but try again. Bye-bye.
She clearly didn't know the laws around fair use. This next man is an ex-CIA agent and is asked for his opinion about a woman's Instagram profile.
Wonder, so if I saw this Instagram and then met this person in person, I'd be wondering whether every single word and emotion and personality trait that I was witnessing was even real.
So is this a sociopath?
I don't think so.
No?
But it's a person that is obsessed with simulating a certain life. And this is a simulated life. And this is not, we're not seeing anything of real life.
In person, what would this person likely be like?
They would be very suggestible, very easily swayed by social trends.
How about the person they're with?
Probably superficial, artificial. The person is very driven by, I want this person so I can show them to other people. The same kind of person who wants this is very similar to the same person who wants a car, a certain type of car, just so they can show it.
If he doesn't trust her, you shouldn't either. Now, a woman tries to get a man to feed her, but he refuses, saying he only feeds women he's actually interested in.
A gentleman anymore, you don't feed ladies. I'm still a lady. Maybe a lady of the night, but a lady.
I feed ladies that I'm interested in.
So you're not interested in me. I was being too nice. I could talk like a New York, I can get like that, but I'm trying to keep it cute. So you can pay me.
I'm not paying you. That's out the window. I don't even know who you are.
Who raised you?
What?
Who raised you? Your mother be proud of you right now?
Would your mother be proud of you?
You tucked his shirt in. Every girl out here knows what that means. That means you're ready.
Oh, nah, you crazy as hell.
Signal, like a Batman signal.
Oh, I'm untuck my
What you got to know, like, your tricks? How they know?
I just follow them.
You just follow them? So this is what you be doing. This is not new to you.
Yeah, you're not special.
I know I'm not special. I don't even want to be special to you.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be special to you. This ends here.
So you just get free content and I get nothing.
Absolutely. You followed me. If anything, I feel the type of way.
You feel the type of way.
Because you followed me. I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying?
The entitlement to believe you should be paid for your time like that is crazy. Next, a man finds out that twin boys aren't his.
I need all my money back, bro. Right there. Open that right now, bro. You been playing with me, bro. Them twins are not mine. Open this. Come on. What is this? This is DNA test for the twins. You know the twins? You said that was mine? 12 years? 12 years? You see this? This is the paper. It ain't even I need it. I don't care, bro. I went to go get the DNA test, bro. Stop playing. First of all, where's the money? I need my money. I don't even care. I need my money.
Them twins is 12 years old.
I don't care.
If you want a DNA test, you should have got the DNA test when I laid on the table.
That don't mean nothing,
You was
bro.
there.
It
don't matter.
I got this DNA test.
12 years. Who else do they know?
Like, what is you doing?
Who else do they know?
I need my money.
I'm eating because every dollar I make goes to my kids.
I don't care about none of that, bro.
That's a sticky situation for sure. Next, a woman tries to do a TikTok trend with her husband, but he quickly denies her.
Hey babe, I feel like you could have been nicer to me today.
No, there's always tomorrow.
I'm just trying to get home from work, please. I'm trying to get home from work, leave me alone. I don't want to hang out, no. I have a girlfriend.
Sending that many selfies is just ridiculous. Then we have a woman complaining because a man brought her on a first date to Waffle House.
Yeah, I'm so irritated right now. So this man been saying he want to take me out, and I finally let him take me out. He done brought me to the Waffle House.
What's wrong with that? The food was good, wasn't it?
I mean,
obviously
the
you
food,
cleaned your plate.
The food was, I mean...
Zoom in on the plate. You cleaned your plate, right?
I did clean the plate. The
so
food was okay.
And then you took some food home for later, so what's the problem?
I mean, it was okay, but I'm just saying, you brought me here for the first date.
And I also told you leave your wallet
to the Waffle House.
Did you pay for this?
I didn't pay for it, but...
Right, so what's the problem?
I'm just saying, like, you could have took me anywhere, but you brought me here to the Waffle House of all places.
Was the food not good?
The food was okay. I just said that.
The sweet tea good?
The sweet tea was good,
okay,
too.
So what's the problem?
The fact that you brought me to the Waffle House of all places, like, be for real.
I don't see what's wrong with it. I mean, the food is good.
When these people be talking about they want to take y'all out, don't let them pull you up to the Waffle House.
Take you Cheesecake Factory or Ben Johnson's?
Yeah, you could have brought me anywhere but here.
It's overrated.
Simone gets a harsh reality check when she thinks she's worth more than she actually is.
Can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like he can't
like,
clock in and clock out. Damn, be some more.
Finances, like the budgeting. You see how I am, nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M. I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
And that's exactly where a bad attitude gets you. This next woman left her husband of 20 years thinking she could do better, only to quickly realize she couldn't.
2 years old. I'm a single mother, and a lot of people write to me on here or in the comments or even in the wild, and they will say that women, especially of my age, are still single because we have unreasonably high standards. And I don't think it's unreasonable, but I do think and know that our standards are quite high because we've been through enough to know what we want and what we don't want. However, I'm done trying.
You shouldn't have left him in the first place. Next, A Man makes a funny clip about how fathers act on Father's Day.
Asking you right now, Father's Day is what? Sunday. Please get me something, baby mama.
Well, how did you
I'm asking you. I've been coming through. I've been pushing through. I've been shaking and dancing and moving and rocking and moving. Please give me something for Father's Day. Please. Show off for me. Show off on these. Man, give me a shirt, give me some cufflinks, anything.
I'm gonna get you a dead.
I got you something for Mother's Day.
Give me. You didn't even call me.
Baby, please show some recognition to me and say at least, give me a massage or something. You do it.
Hell no, no, I ain't getting you.
If I'm telling you, now I'm putting it on your heart and your mind and your soul.
You lying.
Father's Day.
House. Why is you even here?
Man, you gotta understand, baby. I've been going through a lot. Just give me something for Father's Day.
You go through it with your kids.
Yeah, we need to show more respect to dads. Next, a man goes on a date and gets stood up.
I just walked out of the restaurant after waiting for 30 minutes, and apparently I just been stood up. So I bought this girl flowers, I booked the restaurant, I booked in Nobu, I set a date and time with her, and I just been stood up. I'm very frustrated, I'm extremely disappointed, but it happens, it is what it is. This is the risk you take when you go out on the dating world. So after this, I'm not going to be dating anymore.
He definitely got red-pilled on that one. Next, a woman asks her boyfriend what he would do if she broke up with him today.
Off with you today. What would you do?
Like if you broke up with me today?
Yeah, like we were done.
I'd probably try to get back with my ex.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You'd run back to that garbage.
Yeah, I don't think she's garbage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I would try to get back with my ex if you broke it off with me today. If you broke it off, I would try to get back with my ex. Because I love her. What?
Really?
Yeah, she's not garbage.
Huh. Yeah, she is. She definitely is. I tried to be friends with that. Ain't no freaking way.
You shouldn't say that.
Why?
You would be my ex. You broke it off with me. You would be my ex. You'd be my ex-wife if you broke it off with me. So I would try to get back with you. I can't believe you call yourself garbage.
He turned that around on her very slickly. Now, this man is minding his own business on a motorcycle when a random woman aggressively tries to get his phone number.
Okay, well, I'm taking offense because usually when I ask guys for their numbers, they give it to me.
Huh?
Oh, I saw you from over there. I like your motorcycle and you're really cute. Can I get your number?
I appreciate it. I have a girlfriend though. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't see her anywhere. She doesn't have to know.
Trust me, she would find out.
Not if you don't tell her. You don't have to tell her.
Oh, I don't mean any offense, ma'am. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm just really not interested.
Okay, well, I'm taking offense because usually when I ask guys for their numbers, they give it to me. So I don't know why you want to give me your number.
It's just not something that I'm interested in, ma'am.
Why?
It's sad to see that she couldn't take a hint and just leave him alone. Now a woman is crying because her husband refuses to tell her she's beautiful.
And watch you say several times, my husband never calls me beautiful. And not once did you decide in this moment to turn and say, you're beautiful. Because there's a whole bunch about not having the same emotional bandwidth to be able to communicate maybe the same way she does. She can be overly expressive. But there's another thing about just showing common decency to your wife. Yes. Your wife has literally said, you don't call me beautiful. And not one bone in your body thought to turn and tell your wife she's beautiful.
But he wakes up early to go to work, barely goes out, has social anxiety, plays video games, and sends memes to the same 2 friends. If you're this guy, please marry me.
Then there's a man who claims he's been single for 5 years because relationships feel like a bill. Let me know your thoughts on that.
You single? Why you been single for 5 years? Because a relationship is a bill. So, date night, bill. Hair and nails occasionally, bill. Vacations, bill. So these are added expenses. Mind you, nothing gets cheaper when you get in a relationship. Rent don't go down, car insurance don't go down, car note don't go down, renter's insurance don't go down, phone bill don't go down. Nothing goes down. Everything gets more expensive. Everything.
Yeah, that's what taking care of someone feels like. This next man has a message for all the women who like to wear headbands with their wigs on.
You know, let me just say something real quick to black women with love. You have your wig on, right? And then you put on a headband. I think that you think you're fooling someone, but we know you're just covering up the beginning of your wig, or maybe your edges ain't got laid down right, or maybe you're balding right here from all of those chemicals that you use. Stop doing that. Like, you're not fooling anybody, and it's very weird, okay? So just know that we're not dumb, okay?
Mickey Mouse in your back.
Why is there an Avengers behind you? Well,
Because the Avengers is cool and you're how old with Mickey Mouse in the back?
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there
Don't
is.
don't be a hater just because you can't afford to go.
Can't afford to go is crazy. I make more than you do in a month and a week.
Really? By doing girls?
How'd you know?
You look like the type that flaunts their body on the internet.
You think that's an insult?
Yeah, that was definitely an insult. Now we have a woman crying and ranting because she's tired of getting old, crusty men hitting on her.
The thrift store and this guy kept following me around.
Okay, so far not so good.
I was like, what do you want? Like, you're being weird. And then he asked me out on a date and I was like, what would make you think that I would say yes? You're so ugly. And then it made me realize, like, every time I leave the house, it's always ugly, old, creepy men that follow me around stores. And I'm like, why would you think that we're in the same league? And it really messes with my head. Like, it really messes with my confidence. Because I'm like, maybe I am ugly. And, like, if I don't have my, like, beauty, then what do I have?
A personality? There is more to a person than just the way that they look. And might I add that looks don't stay around forever. And not everyone was gifted with good looks. So, yeah, just no.
Lady, you ain't much of a looker, so you better take what you can get. Now, some men claim that if a woman is in a committed relationship and takes a drink from another man while out, it's a violation. What do you think about that?
A bar and the man say, can I buy you a drink? You like, I got a man, but you still accept that drink. You just gave him a door to open that he can get you.
Wait, just for accepting a drink?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Why would you do that? I'm another man. You got to commit a relationship. Why you accepting my drink?
A woman accepting a drink from another man while out
In
is
a
a
relationship,
violation of
that's
her
a
relationship.
violation.
A drink is a gateway. I'm getting you a drink so I can start a conversation. And then I'm about to ask some like, but you can't have friends though. Because here's the thing, cheating is a series of choices.
But they want you to drive a Lambo. They want you to live in a penthouse. They want you to have a mansion. They want you to run 12 different businesses. They want you to hit the gym 2 times a day. They want you to be good with kids. They want to be married within a year. And all they have to offer is recycled kitty that's been passed down from 55, 57 different guys.
Yo, who said that? Hey, hold on. Is that the wind outside? Oh, yeah, it might be the wind.
The woman in the next clip explains why men don't want to be in relationships with modern women anymore.
To tell me he can't get no peace at home. He can't get no ass at home. He can barely get a home-cooked meal at home. He can't get you to listen. He can't get no support. You wondering why he don't want to be around you. You wondering why he don't want to take you nowhere. Look at you. Look at how you look. Look at how you act. And even if you cute on the outside, even if you fix yourself up on the outside, you probably be doing it for Instagram anyway. You ain't doing it for him, so what the f*** does he even care?
There's definitely some truth to that, but I have to give some respect to the woman in the next clip who knows exactly how to respect herself and her marriage.
Does your husband have any say in how you dress when you come out the house?
He shouldn't, because you should yourself have that respect for yourself. But a lot of girls here, specifically in Miami, dress half naked all the time, if I could be honest. I would never dress like that. I have a family, I have someone that cares for me, and I just don't like to be that way.
So when a woman comes out the house and she's dressing provocatively, is she trying to send a certain message to people?
In my thinking, I think you're sending a message of like, okay, like I'm letting everybody know that I'm available. But that's my way of thinking, though. I can't speak for everybody.
And what led you to think that way as a woman?
Because, again, I have a daughter. I have people that I care for. So when I think of my daughter dressing like that when she's 16, 17, we know what guys think. We know what girls think. We know what the message sends. Even if you're not trying to, even if they do it because they think it's cool, you are going to send it because you're showing parts of your body that don't need to be shown, you know?
It's good to see a woman finally get it. Next, a man works a 12-hour shift and comes home to find that his wife didn't order food for him.
12-hour shift, bro. You only got yourself something to eat. Where's my food at, dog? I just got for 12-hour shift, bro, and I come home and you don't got me nothing to eat and you make me drive the car? What my food at, bro?
You got money.
So you ain't give me no food. That's how you coming.
I just bought me a
That's crazy. After everything I done for you, all the rent I pay for you, and you ain't even working and doing nothing, but you can't give me no food?
You outside?
What you mean?
Stop. Restaurants on these.
Bro, I expect to come home to you making me something to eat, dog. Where's my food at, man? You ain't give me, you got you a drink in your hand, you got your food on the floor. Where's my food at, man? I want something to eat too. I've been paying all these bills, man. I've been working hard, these 12-hour shifts, man.
Okay, stop at a restaurant.
No, you should have brought me some food already. I'm ready to go home and lay down, dog. I'm driving, bro. I need something to eat. I'm hungry.
Oh, hell no.
That's just disrespectful. Similarly, a woman keeps trying to eat off her man's plate, which causes him to get up and leave the table to sit alone.
Can I take some of your rice? Oh my God. Qué rico. Métele more rice. Mommy. Hey, your own food. But I want that. Bro, eat your own food. Like, seriously? Mommy, what the fuck, man?
Yes, I asked for separate bills. Why? Because I didn't invite your friend.
So what would I my friend though?
You, not your friend. And your friend ate all the chicken and all the drink.
Why would you have my friend pay for home?
She paid for home. I invite her. Exactly. Pay for your shit.
You don't know bum shit, bro. You didn't invite me, I was gonna invite my home.
No, it don't work like that.
You can't get mad at a man for not wanting to pay for your friends. Now, this next woman claims she wants everything paid for by a man.
To have my life fully funded by men.
I'm just curious, but why does it seem that a lot of women out there have this particular mentality? Why do they deserve to have their lives paid for? I mean, why?
I want my nails paid for. I want my toes paid for. I want my shopping paid for. I want my hair paid for. I want my makeup paid for. I want everything paid for.
You know, there's actually a term that very accurately describes someone who has to live off of the lives of others.
And you know who's going to pay for it? You are.
You know, the saddest part of this is, and it's not the fact that they're basically advertising that they have no marketable skills and are having to live off of their looks alone. I wonder what they're going to do when they're not in their 20s or even their 30s anymore, and they start progressing towards their 40s and their 50s. I wonder if they actually have any job skills. No, but the saddest part about this is that there are actually a lot of men out there that would be more than happy just to pay for it to get her attention.
Yeah, she definitely needs some mental health help. A man recalls a birthday party where his girlfriend took it over and made everything about her.
For walking out of my own birthday dinner because my girlfriend turned it into her celebration. So my 25 male birthday was last weekend. I don't usually do anything big, but this year a bunch of my friends were in town and my girlfriend, 23 female, offered to plan something. I was genuinely excited. She made a dinner reservation at a nice place I've been wanting to try and said she had a little surprise planned. That surprise was that she invited a bunch of her friends, like 6 of them, people I barely knew. One of them I actively dislike because she used to hit on me when my girlfriend and I first started dating. My girlfriend brushed it off saying it would make things more fun and lively. Whatever, I tried to roll with it. But then at dinner, it just got worse. She spent the entire time talking to her friends. I was seated at the far end of the table next to 2 people I'd never met. She didn't even sit next to me. When the food came, they all toasted her for organizing everything and started talking about her upcoming promotion.
All right.
Her best friend gave a speech about how she deserves all the happiness in the world.
My birthday. What?
Not one mention of me or my birthday. No cake, no toast, no happy birthday, nothing. I literally just sat there while everyone gushed over her for 2 hours. Eventually, I got up, paid for my portion of the meal, and said I wasn't feeling well and left. I didn't make a scene or yell, I just quietly left. Later, she texted me saying that I embarrassed her in front of her friends and ruined the night. She said she tried really hard to make it special, and I was being ungrateful.
A few of her friends have messaged me saying I was being immature. Still, no happy birthday, no apology, just told me I was being dramatic and should be thankful she even organized something.
Yeah, get out.
I guess the dinner really was all about her. So yeah, I ended things.
There you go.
Good for you. Props to him for leaving her. She's for the streets. Then a woman literally asks her boyfriend how he'd feel about her sleeping with other men.
Literally straight up asked my ex-boyfriend, how would you feel about me hooking up with other guys?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you every guy's worst nightmare in the flesh.
Literally just like that. He reacted not well.
How else did you think he was going to react? He is not Diddy. Wait, this is all Diddy's fault, isn't it?
I'm not joking. He lost his appetite. He was literally in the middle of lunch. He was like, I can't even finish my food just thinking about that.
And I bet 17 chicken nuggets. That is exactly the reason why he is ex-boyfriend.
I was like, okay, boundaries understood. I will not ask again. I never brought it up again, never even thought about it.
She thought about it. If not, how and why is she telling us?
I totally respected it. But hey, it doesn't hurt to ask.
The ex-boyfriend literally told her how much it hurt, and she is saying it doesn't hurt to ask. The delulu is too strong in this.
What kind of delusional world does she live in to think that's okay to ask? Next, this woman calls into a podcast to give her side of the story about dating a man only to get jealous when he starts dating the roommate he lives with.
And I've been seeing this guy, 33, for a few months now. While we started with the intention of something serious, I was the one who suggested keeping it casual because I didn't think he was where I wanted him to be in his life. He's 33, he's flat sharing, doesn't have a car, etc., etc.
Oh dear.
We've been clear about boundaries and we both agreed that we would continue this dynamic until either of us find someone we want to settle down with. He has a 22-year-old female flatmate who, according to one of their other flatmates, has feelings for him.
Oh God.
The 22-year-old has said things like she really fancies him, has never been with a black guy before. And even, I've been on so many dates, but no one compares to him.
How do you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, have you been on a date with him?
How do you know?
He claims she's not his type and he brushes it off, but their closeness is making me jealous.
Oh.
Over Christmas, he took her with him to visit his family in Manchester.
What's going on?
Where they stayed with his dad and his sister from Christmas Eve to Boxing Day.
That's his girlfriend.
She also went with him to his birthday celebrations at his family home earlier this month.
What's going on?
32 and 32.
That's why I'm confused though.
When I brought this up, he reassured me that I'm his type and that he's not interested in her. But the situation still bothers me. Here's the thing. I know I'm just his friends with benefits and technically I shouldn't care, but I do. I like what we have. He's kind, he's caring, he treats me well.
Oh. So girls are terrible,
No,
man.
we do this all the time.
But now that somebody else is like, oh, he's kind, he's caring.
Nah, we're terrible. Oh, Lord.
And lastly, this woman explains why men are tired of dating modern women in 2025.
He did love you. He would kiss the ground that you walked on. He had plans, he had goals, he had a dream with you. And all you did was break him.
I dare you to name one person you could FaceTime with or text every single day for 5 years and not get bored.
And Father's Day is this weekend, and I don't want to see not one female post a picture of herself and say, Happy Father's Day to me because I'm doing it all. Ma'am, we had Mother's Day already. You may be doing it all, that's fine, but you are not the father. You will never be the father. You cannot replace the father. Although he may be a piece, you are the mother, and you are doing it all as the mother. You are not the father. It is not our day to celebrate. Y'all look ridiculous, because had the single dad celebrated Mother's Day, y'all would have lost y'all. If you don't have nobody to celebrate on Father's Day, just let that be it and keep it moving.